Distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, friends, it's my pleasure to welcome guests and participants of the Russia Country of Sports International Forum. This year, the forum is hosted by Samara, one of the most beautiful and authentic cities of the Volga region. It is famous for its accomplishments and traditions, including the ones in the realm of sports. Many athletes, whose names are now part of the world sports history, are natives of the Samara region. And of course, a glorious chapter of the sports history was the year 2018, when the city was hosting the FIFA World Cup matches. And they were organized right here in the Samara Arena, the main platform of our forum that has for many years been a meeting point of like-minded people, people who are committed to the sports ideals and its values. These values, your readiness to cooperate and engage in dialogue, unity in reaching goals, is reflected in the topic of the current forum, Sports for the Future, Winning Together. We're all well cognizant of the importance of sports as a universal means to develop physical, artistic, and spiritual potential of a human being. And we understand that it is only together that we can cope with many challenges of today's world. Russia, alongside many countries of the world, favors the cooperation between countries and peoples on an equitable footing. It favors scrupulous respect for mutual interests and respect of national cultures. The mission of sport is to build bridges between people, to bring them together. That's the noble mission, one of the core purposes of international sports organizations. In this regard, I'd like to thank our partners and those who have recently made a decision, a balanced, a just one, to restore the rights of the Russian Paralympic Committee. Our stance has remained the same. The access of athletes to international competition should be equal. It must be based on their athletic merit. Sports must be not politicized. And for Russia, it's not just lip service. In the course of preparing and holding competitions of any level, we've always received envoys of international sports associations, committees, and federations with hospitality. We have created all conditions for athletes who, in fair competition and through their tremendous efforts, have earned the right to represent their home country. In general, we have been guided by exclusively sports principles and not by the level or quality of relations with a given country. Let me reiterate, sports, cultural and humanitarian cooperation should not be held captive by conflicts or geopolitical differences.
I'll remind that in the relevant Sustainable Development Agenda of the United Nations, sports is one of the crucial factors of reaching goals in the spheres of health, education, social integration. Russia fully shares this approach, taking into account this approach implementing our national development goals. We give priority to developing infrastructure for mass sport that is accessible for representatives of all ages and health groups. We built both big stadiums, sports centers, and small facilities for everyday exercises in schools, universities, parks, yards. Now, Russia has more than 370,000 sports facilities. And, of course, we're not going to stop building them. We'll go forward. In development of sports, information technologies play a very important role. And along classic sports disciplines, new sports are becoming more popular, like digital sport, cyber sports disciplines. In this sphere, we also work actively, and we're ready to share our experience. We'll keep giving special attention to engaging children and teenagers in sports, because values and sidelines laid in a person in a young age very often determine their whole adult life. Sports and physical culture are always a path to success. Dear friends, I wish you fruitful work and all the best. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for your attention.